one.
Last.
What is the purpose of charging depreciation in financial statement? To allocate the cost of non-current asset over the accounting period expected to benefit from its use, to ensure that funds are available for the eventual replacement of the asset, to reduce the cost of the asset in the statement of financial position to its estimated market value, to account for the varying out of the assets over its time.
Number 4.
Sir, go on. Sir, go on.
Please read the statements again. Now, if you remember my definition for depreciation, can you read my definition in your book, in your note? I gave you, no? Let's open my note.
Number 1.
Number 1 is the answer. Please be very careful. Which one I don't know. This one. This I will go.
إن شاء الله جلسة مرسلة. هو اللي طلعنا التهم هي بالأسئلة في كل.
A systematic allocation of the.
That's what I'm looking.
A systematic allocation of the depreciable amount of the depreciable asset
Okay.
over its useful economic lifetime.
Which did this lesson? Which did?
Depreciation.
Date again.
Date is 20th 5, 2020.
20?
20th
May. 20th May? I should have. 29, 29.
Up.
Oh, can't be up now.
That is
This
20.
one.
I shared in the group, no?
Is this one also?
Next to that depreciation. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this one. Yes. Down.
I shared this note or not?
Yes.
Clear now? To allocate the cost of a non-current asset over the accounting periods expected to benefit from its use. But the last one, to account, it's not only to account. It's not only for wearing out. I wrote several reasons for depreciation.
Number 3 also.
To reduce the cost of the asset in the statement of financial
Market
position
value.
to its market. No, it's nothing to do with market value.
Number 4 also, why? Because it is depreciation for wearing out, right?
Yeah, see, there is the wearing out is not the only reason for depreciation. Number 1. Number 2, it is not only for the purpose of accounting. Now you are doing accounting because there was a depreciation. It's not because I need to do accounting I am doing depreciation. The upside down is not correct. That very clear now? Next one.
They also, it is mentioned non-current asset first.
Yeah.
Here it is mentioned only asset.
Yeah, that's another problem. You don't depreciate all the assets. You only depreciate non-current assets. See, they are very tricky, and I am sure this is a past papers. This one,
7.2 is 4.
asset register. All of you know what is asset register is?
So don't.
If I write like this, asset register is equal to ledger or asset ledger. Is this statement correct or wrong? You have in your trial balance, you have one ledger for your assets, furniture, equipment, motor vehicle. So that ledger, is it equal to the asset register? That's my question. What is asset register? Anyone can tell me?
Asset register is the total assets we purchase from the day 1 to the day end, which consists zero value and non-zero values.
Okay, that's one portion of the answer. What is the asset register? That's my question. Is it part of double entry?
No, it is not part of
Asset register is not part of double entry. It is a memorandum record.
It's a nominal ledger.
That's what. It's nominal ledger also. It's not nominal ledger also. It's just a memorandum record. What is the purpose of this? To maintain all the total availability and the trace and the custody and the cost details of the asset of the company. For example, this table. This table belongs to our business. So, in the books of our accounting firm, STE, I should show that as a one furniture. Next question is, who is the custodian of that? Ledger will tell me. In the ledger, can I write, okay, this should be with Mr. Mohammed Ashik Khan. Can I say that? I can't write there. And the date of purchase, when I purchased this, in the ledger I can't write this. From whom I purchased, supplier name, I cannot put in the ledger. What is the total cost, which I can put it in the ledger, but I also can record that here. And then number of years life, per year depreciation, accumulated depreciation. If at all I will sell that, then the date of disposal, the proceeds of disposal, profit or loss on disposal. And if I do a transfer, you see, within the group, sometimes you do transfer assets. Maybe this table was with another company, it came here now. So there is a transfer. This transfer should record in a professional way. There should be a transfer note from the issuing company. And here, the receiving company also, there should be a receiving note. Clear? So, asset register is a memorandum document maintained for the internal control purpose. Also, let's think about mobile and portable devices, like laptops in a company. Nowadays, everyone is asking a laptop to work. So the company needed to buy so many laptops. If they don't keep a good trace of this, there is a possibility of these laptops are being misused. Not only laptop, mouse, keyboards, small USB drive. Now the other question comes whether this is asset or expense. But yet, you have to maintain all the history and the trace of these. That record is what you call asset register. So, furniture, machine, motor vehicle, equipment, building, likewise you categorize.
So it's after all recording the account in a
Huge details you will
So
put.
it's going to be a separate register.
Exactly. And then, as per the correct internal control, the net total you will show in the asset register should be equal to the total in my ledger. So when I calculate the total value of the assets, that should be equal to this. If there is a difference, that means something is wrong.
Okay. Now, in that ledger, will show only the value.
Correct.
For that breakup, will be in the asset register.
Correct.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
So in the asset register, it consists two parts:
Hmm.
zero value and with the value.
Definitely.
Because
Yeah.
certain
So
life
that
period
is-
is finished.
That is related to the numerical values, no, brother.
Correct.
My concern is not only those, there are so many other information sitting in the ledger. From where you bought, when you bought, how many years you are depreciating it, accumulated depreciation how much, who is the custodian, and who is the, when any transfer happening, all these should be there.
So this register is according to IAS
According
16.
to internal, no, not according to any accounting standards, but this is one of the requirements of internal control. Especially to prevent frauds. Now, I was before working with Qatar Israeli Motor Company, and we used to go to the plant, and then we carry the laptop. At the plant, what they do, the laptop, they have a barcode. They take that barcode reader and then they scan. Their worry is not about stealing the laptop. Their worry is third-party device coming inside and the data is going out. Understand? So these all are captured through fixed asset register. So, which of the statement below correctly states the purpose of this register?
Number 1.
Number 1 or 3. But tomorrow change number 1. أنا عملت جلسة من طريق شوف.
Actually, answer is 3. It's not only for the purpose of theft.
الغرض من تسجيل الأصول. السيطرة.
See, when you use the word internal control, that includes the word theft also.
The answer number 1?
Number 3.
3, huh?
Hmm.
Yes. But number 3, this meaning the information regarding non-current asset only. Why?
Fixed asset register is all about non-current asset only.
I don't understand.
Habibi, assets are divided into two. Current assets and non-current assets.
Non-current asset.
So fixed asset is one example of non-current asset.
Fixed asset what?
Is one example. One category of non-current asset.
طبعا المتعلم نترجم في الامتحان. تترجم ازاي؟
Why? Any problem?
Because
No.
the question they asked asset register. So in the first one, it is ensure details of all assets are readily available. Here they mentioned specifically non-current assets. So that is the
Confusion. But any answer is third. You understood or not? Can you go to this question? Hello? Tell me.
Disposal meaning the loss, huh?
Dispose means sell. Sold.
Good question. Let me see this answer correct. You also should know the meaning of the word carrying amount. What is carrying amount?
Carried forward balance.
No, not carry forward. Carrying amount is equal to
Written down. Net, written down value.
Okay. Or
net book.
Net book.
So in other words, cost minus accumulated depreciation.
question, very tricky question. Answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me see this answer is correct.
67,460.
Wazir, how is this 1,250 come? This correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
How? It was here 15
Okay.
and it's sold by 4,000.
Correct. Must both.
Is this loose? 1,000?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Is this a
That's the
difference?
rules. Now there is something, it's like a puzzle, brother. Something is missing. That you need to find out. Answer, yeah, sir. What's going on? Clue or no clue? No there.
62,210.
Is the
How arriving?
is the answer to that question?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I don't know.
You could make this one plus this
Yeah,
one.
first you have to take the. So
It
it's
is
telling you.
4,000.
This is the tricky. 67, 460 is the.
That means it should be.
How you know? After
Five-
depreciation, that
five-
will
five-
be cost minus accumulated depreciation.
Cost. When written down
Comes to 67, 460.
This much
Okay.
of
This asset disposed.
4,000. So there's almost
50. Loss of 1,250. So if it is 15,000, the depreciation is this much.
cost.
So this depreciation should add it to here.
Equal this
Hala,
value.
idella okay. Final answer
Yeah,
telluda.
so 15,000 minus 5.
Huh?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ what is the correct ಬಂದ assets register?
They are asking for depreciation.
See, your asset register have a carrying value of 67,460.
460.
You should understand that this includes both the cost
Yeah,
and
cost minus accumulated depreciation.
accumulated depreciation. Now what happens is that
There is a
the
disposal.
company sold a piece of asset within this.
Depreciation.
Let's see if
Cost.
Cost.
CV means current value.
Carrying
Carrying
value. Carrying value.
Carry value.
Okay, so you should understand that company sold a piece of asset within this. The cost of that is
15,000.
10,000. Then what other information they gave?
Had been sold
They
for
sold
4,000. 4,000.
So proceeds
4,000.
and they made a loss of
1250.
only this much information available.
Yeah.
Now you know that in doing a disposal account, we need to prepare disposal of
Accumulated
non-current
depreciation.
asset account.
Correct.
So we'll prepare disposal of non-current asset. How much is the cost of the asset which you are disposing?
15,000.
15,000. Now cash I receive,
4.
then what is the double entry? Where you will debit?
Disposal of fixed. Sorry, debit cash.
Debit cash and then credit to
Disposal
here.
of fixed asset.
How much I receive?
4,000.
4,000. In this situation, we are incurring a loss of 1,250. So if it is a loss, in the profit or loss account, is a debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit.
So here
So
should
here
be
it should be
credit.
Credit.
Again, this one, Mr. Muhammad.
Brother, when they say because of the sales, they are incurring a loss, the kasara. So that means in your profit and loss account, you should debit that.
Debit, huh? Okay.
So that means we have to credit here.
Okay.
So when we credit here, now the issue is that one number is missing here. That one number is my accumulated depreciation.
Yes.
How much is that one number?
9750.
9,750.
750.
So this is accumulated depreciation. So now can we calculate the carrying value of the asset we disposed? The cost of the asset we disposed is 15,000. Correct? Accumulated depreciation of the asset we disposed is 9,750. So this is the carrying value. How much? 5,000 rupees.
Yeah.
Before we we sell the asset, my carrying value how much?
67,460.
Now how much asset we disposed? 5250. So after disposal, 67,000 how much?
Yeah, 67.
460, right?
Yeah, 460 minus
Minus 5,000.
62. 210.
There's another small shortcut.
Yeah.
That shortcut is if you take the total of these two, that will give you the net book value. This one. Without doing all this, you just take the cash.
5250.
If it is a loss, careful. If it's a profit,
Minus.
suppose if this 1,250 is a profit, how much will be the net book value?
2,000.
Exactly. For 4,000 minus 1,250. But if it's a loss, edit. So you should understand. But I didn't do that because this is the right way of doing it. Is that clear? Understood? You want me to explain again? If anyone feels you want me to
Please,
explain
please
again,
go down.
hmm?
Go down.
In here, I have taken another way.
Hmm.
Now, the CV value, carrying value is 67,460
That was at the beginning.
at the beginning.
Yes.
So, in that,
Hmm.
the disposed disposed asset has an accumulated depreciation of 9,750.
Correct.
So, I added to the cost, added to the CV.
Okay.
So, which comes to 77,210.
And then you subtracted 15,000.
15,000.
What about if this one is profit?
Is a profit to the now. I told you a shortcut now. So my answer came how much here?
You add it to the cash.
No, see, this is a normal way, normal steps. In the normal steps, my answer came 5,000. To without spending this much time, you can get the same answer by taking the total of these two. Here, this is my loss. Suppose if this is a profit, you should subtract this one from this.
And it will come
4,000 minus 1,000. This is loss. Clear? Yes, sir. Good. Let's continue to next question.
يبان الساعة 10 عشان في شغل هنا رقم.
10 ايه 10 will stop. Now what's the time? Yeah, we have another 13 minutes.
كم؟
13 minutes. ولا tired?
لا بس في
لا،
شغل
هي.
هنا.
Allah, I don't know the way we study. Anyway, an organization asset register shows a carrying amount of 145,600. The non-current asset account is nominal, it shows a carrying amount of 135,600. The difference could be due to a disposed asset not having been deducted from the asset register. Which one of the following could represent that asset? I can explain you the question. No problem.
Yeah, this.
See, you have asset register, and then you have nominal ledger, asset ledger. I told you both these numbers must be equal. That's a normal expectation. But in this situation, what they say?
10,000 difference.
Asset register 140 by 600, whereas the nominal ledger 130 by 600. So there is a 10,000 reduction. Now both asset register and nominal ledger shows at what value?
Carrying out.
Correct? Hungry asset will go to dad. Okay. So carrying amount of 10,000 we need. Of these four numbers, which one will give me carrying amount of 10,000? You open up a disposal account. It will give you even easy to understand. You have a disposal account. The first answer, what they say? Asset disposal proceeds of 15,000. If it is a disposal proceed, what is the double entry?
So debit bank and credit to dispose.
Correct. So I will credit here. Am I right? And result, what they say? There is a profit on disposal. If it is a profit, in the P&L account I will credit. So here what I will do? Debit. So when you balance this account, how much you get?
10,000.
10,000. And if you think we don't show cost and accumulated depreciation separately, then we are only showing the carrying amount.
10,000.
How much it will be then?
10,000.
This is the
From where is this 15, Mr. Mohammed?
from where? Wait, I took it from this.
No.
Habibi, this is the cash.
This is in the answers, in the choice.
Exactly. I am doing one by one.
Ah.
Two.
Carrying amount is 10.
Our wife. You have 15,000 proceeds. So when I receive 15,000, you debit to cash and then credit to disposal account. So that's what I did here. I credit to my disposal account. I debited cash because I received cash. Then I made a profit of 5,000. So in the P&L account I credit and I debit it. So when I balance this account, I have a 10,000 carrying amount. So this seems like the answer. We will hold on. We will not decide. We will go to the second one. Asset with the disposal proceeds of 15,000 and carrying amount. Now I need carrying amount how much?
10,000.
So this is not the answer. Third one. Asset disposal proceeds of 5,000 and a loss on disposal 5,000. So that means, brother, so my loss will come here 5,000. And you remember I told you a shortcut. Take these two. So if you take those two here,
20,000.
it will going to be 20,000. So that's not the answer. Fourth one.
No, this is
Asset with disposal proceeds of 5,000. No. Carrying amount we need 10,000.
10,000.
So answer is
More.
first one.
First one?
Yeah. And you all want me to explain again?
Again.
No, no problem at all. Brother, what you need to understand carefully, how we prepare the disposal account. This is what we need to understand correctly. And you should know the related entries also. Normally, in the disposal account, I need the cost. I need the accumulated depreciation. And I need the cash. Result is what? Result is the profit or loss on disposal. In this example, they don't give you this. They directly give talking about so we will not bother about this. Clear? Now what they say? So first, find out the difference between these two.
2,000.
10,000. And then read these two words. They are talking about carrying amount.
Sorry,
Yeah.
carrying the amount like net book value.
Exactly. Net book value, written down value, book value, all this. So, you calculate and we found out 10,000. And now we need to find an answer which is matching to that 10,000 as my carrying amount. Rambalala.
Okay.
Now let's find out the first one. 15,000 I am receiving cash. So I debit to my cash book, credit to disposal account. So I credit here 15,000 and cash. Because of this disposal, they are saying you could have made a profit of 5,000. If you done so, if it's a profit, I have credited to my profit and loss account. The corresponding other entry I should debit to the profit. And now we don't have any other information. So now we need to balance this account. If you balance, we have a balancing figure here. How much is that? And that 10,000 is my carrying value or carrying amount. And that is the answer. Clear? Happy?
Alhamdulillah.
That's enough.
Enough?
Allah
Too much in your brain?
Yes.
How much time have you?
What?
Last question.
Okay.
Stop after this question, okay? Discount. Discount for me, also, please. Which one of the following would occur if the purchase of computer stationery was debited to the computer equipment at cost account? This is a practical operational question.
Second one.
Khalas. Second one is the answer, mashallah.
If I translate, I can get the answer. Without translate, very difficult.
Is this allowed in exam?
No, Allah Mafi.
That's a problem.
Yes. At least to practice for some time, you know.
انت تشوفهم الاربعه كده شبه بعض ما تفهمش منهم حاجه. صح.
Answer is second one only. Understatement of profit and overstatement of non-current asset. What they are doing is they purchase some computer stationery and they are debited to asset account. So your asset value has increased. So overstatement of non-current asset. And it's an expense which are not recorded. So your expense is reduced. So when the expense reduced, the profit shut up. So that is the answer to that question. With this, we will say, Masalam.
انت عندك حساب في النص